Hmm.
Okay, there, I see.
I see all the stuff right here. Boom.
I see all the presenters. There's two of you.
Yeah, I saw that because mine, not Naomi, Kat accidentally sent the link to not even my email. She forgot my middle name in my
Oh,
email.
yeah.
So I was like, hey, I haven't gotten anything yet. She goes, send it. I keep sending it. Then she's like, isn't this your email? And I said, no, it's not. Then it's just too late.
Well, I see a list of a lot of viewers here,
Uh,
24 viewers. So let's talk to them. I guess they're seeing it, hearing us.
oh, sweet. What's up, guys? How's everyone doing?
Welcome all 24
24.
people that are here with us today. You want to start, Keaton, and talk a little bit about
introduce myself real quick, everyone. My name is Keaton Lowe. I am at my second year at SMC. I'm a film major, film production major. Work in the industry a little bit as well, and go to school. I love this. I love this club we're going to get started on this year. I know it's going to be a little different since we're going to be doing a virtual club, but we're going to have a ton of fun. We're going to be filming a lot and getting to know each other, especially not us being connected physically, but virtually we'll be able to connect each other and even create a team at the end of the semester. So I'm very excited to work with everyone.
Wonderful. Yeah, and I'm Josh Kanan, the faculty advisor for the club, actually one of 3 advisors. The other 2 are not here with us today, but I've been with the club for 22 years. I've seen it change a great deal. I've seen it grow. And we're very excited this semester, even though this is the first time we've ever had to meet, with members in a remote format, though we did that last semester. We began with that last semester, but I think it's going to be very exciting. This semester, we have a lot of great activities planned. And, this is a club that will really give you an opportunity to make short films on your own and with others that are in the club, and to share resources and to just have fun making short movies, and you can make them in really any format. You can make story films, you can make documentary films, you can make little short public service announcements, you can make TV commercials, you can make little short satirical sketches, just about anything that you would like to make. And it's a wonderful way to express yourself and to learn about filmmaking technique at the same time. This is not a class, it's a club. So our real purpose here is to have fun each week and to talk about movies, to make movies, to network with each other. It's an opportunity to make new friends. Mm-hmm. And that's the most important thing, I think, in our club. So that's all I can think of for the moment, but we're all here to answer any questions that you have, which I guess are going to come through in chat on our right side of our screen here. I'm seeing chat that people are putting in chat questions. So if any of you have any questions that are watching this,
please shoot the questions over. We would love to answer them.
Yeah, and we can answer any questions you have about the club. Oh, did you mention Keaton Lowe, our president here, when the meetings are going to be and how people watching today can join?
We're going to be doing Zoom meetings on Friday. So we're going to start them a little early on Friday. It's going to be from 10 p.m. to 12. And not 10 p.m., sorry. Is it 10 p.m. to 11 or 10 p.m. to 12? Then we have the other hour. I'm sorry, we switched it up a few times. I got to check our email real quick. I apologize, Professor. I literally just saw it. It's totally my fault. Film club time right here.
Just for the benefit of all of those that are tuned into our program.
Yeah, I apologize. It's right here. I just wrote it down on my notes. Geez Louise. Let's see. I'm sorry about that. All right.
And by the way, the meetings in this remote form that we started last semester have been wonderful. We've had terrific turnouts every week. And we welcome any of you that would like to join the club. There's nothing that you have to do to join other than just come into our Zoom meetings each week and introduce yourself to the rest of the members that are there, and we'll get you involved immediately with everyone else in the club's activities. So we really welcome all of you to come and try it out for the first week. What'll be the week of our first meeting?
It would be next week. It would be September 4th. September 4th? Yeah.
A week from tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
September the 4th. Okay, at
yeah.
next Friday. Yeah.
Yes, that's next week.
So we'll be meeting at 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Then
tomorrow, next Friday.
Yeah. So 10 o'clock, and this is what it is. So it goes to 1. So if you guys, the reason why it's going to 1 is because last year when we were doing our film club, I felt like we were kind of running short on time for a while because we had so many people in there, and people showing their films, just talking about film, it just ends up taking a little bit of time. So we have it till 1 so people can stay for a while and just hang out and talk for a little bit about film. You guys can leave whenever you want. It's not obviously mandatory because, like Professor said, it was not a class. But yeah, and I see a lot of people are asking how to sign up right here. So let me see how to do that real quick. How you guys would sign up? Where's the link actually, Naomi?
Oh, I provided the link for Linktree, and it'll provide like different links such as the Instagram page, the Discord chat. It also has the Zoom meeting information on there too, and then we also have a member sign up and survey at the very top when you
heard what she said. Here, and there it is right here. Lauren B. Just put that down. Thank you, Lauren. Yeah, so I see some questions. Favorite filmmakers. Ooh, all right, Lauren B. asking some good questions. If you're just asking,
let me interrupt you for 1 second. Where do you see questions? I see on the right side.
There's people, discussion, content. You see them?
Oh, people. Okay, I'm sorry. People, yeah. I see the list of all the people.
And then right next to people says discussion.
Right. Okay. Okay. I see it. I had to refresh.
No, that's all right.
Hi there to any viewers that came in. Welcome to the booth. That's the last thing I see here. Naomi, 25 minutes ago.
All right. So I saw a question from Isaac real quick. That was
okay.
Yes, sir. Oh, sorry. So Isaac, I saw you were asking what activities we're going to do / learn in the club. That's awesome that you had actually that film level class in high school. So it's not like sorry, just had something spicy. We'll be learning stuff, obviously, but it's not like it's going to be a class. We're not teaching anybody anything. If you guys have questions about like anything with like angles, editing, even different types of lenses, how production from script writing or pre-production, post-production, anything. If there's any questions, we'd be more than happy to help. But it's not like each week we're going to start off doing script writing, then the next week we're going to be doing editing. The thing about Film Club is that we're going to have as much fun as possible and film as much as possible. So we're just going to work on what we can do right now. But yeah, we can. If you guys need any help with, again, like any stuff within filming, we'd be more than happy to help you guys out. It's just, again, it's not a class, but we'll be more than happy to help out if anyone has any questions. Yeah, Michael. Yeah, learn about cinematography for sure. We can do that. If you guys have any questions again during our meetings, we'd be more than happy to help anyone out.
And I don't think you mentioned yet that we have quite a few guests that come in.
Yeah, of course. I apologize for not mentioning that. Yes, we will have throughout the semester, we will have some people who are currently working in the film industry, even television industry, or just are already worked and are retired. So we have a few people lined up that we're going to have a Q&A throughout the year. So you guys can ask some questions, how they became, how they got into their position, or even, position, or how they're able to work in that industry. What are the steps and stuff? So you guys have all those questions to ask when we'll have our guest come through on our meetings. Pre-COVID, did you all?
This is very valuable because club members get to speak with industry professionals, film industry professionals, writers, directors, editors, cameramen, and you get to have, in this format, you'll have a chance to have live Q&A with these people, which is really it's a wonderful opportunity to interact with them and ask them a lot of questions about the realities of working in the film industry today. And you'll learn from these people, how to get a job working in the industry, and do I have to be a member of a union, or can I go? They'll answer all the questions that you may have. Listen, we'll answer quite a few questions that you'll have as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
To get it from people that are working in the business is really great.
Any names you might know? I don't think so. There's a lot of the guys like I have lined up are pretty small. They're successful in their industry and their position, but they're just kind of small. Michael, I saw that you asked about the names. What else? Oh, Alex, I just saw your question about pre-COVID. Did y'all have meetings, movie meetups? I don't know, because not last semester, but the year before, I wasn't part of film club because my class merged with it. But Professor, do you think you can answer that question? Did they have movie meetups like at theaters before about last year?
Well, we have over the years. I don't think we did it last year, but over the years that I've been the advisor of the club, oh yes, we have had meetups at local theaters. For example, the Aero Theater in Santa Monica runs, classic movies, as part of the Cinematheque series, and very often we get together, we'll meet for dinner and then go to a screening at a local theater. So we do all kinds of field trips. And I remember about a year ago, we had a field trip to Paramount Studios in which the whole club met at Paramount, and we were given a tour of the whole studio, which the club had arranged, ahead of time. And we can do this from time to time. Yeah. We can do tours of studios, and we do all kinds of field trips and events outside of the college. Of course, now we can't do it, but once we get back on ground and the college opens up again and people can go out into the world and be safe, well, we'll start having these field trips again. We do a lot of that.
Yeah, so like right now, if we were going to do a movie meetup virtually, we'd probably do like Netflix party or something, or we could even probably share a screen and watch some movies if you guys wanted to. And it might not even be during our meeting. We can just do it at another time, maybe at night or something. All of us can just meet up virtually, or if some people are comfortable by like going somewhere or whatever, we can do that too. But just kind of have to play that by ear.
There was a question, any names we might know, and if I'm interpreting that right, who are some of the industry professionals that we've invited in the past? I remember about a year ago, we had a very, very fine film editor come and speak to the club when we were on ground last fall, and his name was Lawrence Jordan. And I was watching the other night an old episode of Law and Order SVU, and there I saw Lawrence Jordan's name. So he's very active in the industry. And we had a wonderful seminar with him in a classroom on ground. So we get, people of that caliber to come to speak with the club. And many of them will be able to do it remotely now, we'll have remote, of course, as you mentioned, we may even be able to do more of it now being in a remote format. Oh, did you address the question of what kind of cameras are available at SMC? Did you see that?
Where's that question at? Oh, Lauren B.
Yeah.
It's in the middle
She
of
said,
it.
I saw
Yeah.
Reds in the SMC film production area. Well, our problem as a club is that we don't own cameras. What we basically do is we have all of the club members that want to make films share equipment that they already own, you know, and usually most people own small cameras. And listen, we have very often films that are made with people just using their cell phones, you
Yeah,
know.
iPhones are really good, but yeah, like Professor was saying, especially that it's a club, we won't be able to hand out cameras and stuff. But I mean, there's plenty of good cameras you guys can get, especially on Craigslist right now, or even Facebook Market, Facebook Marketplace. I literally can find a bunch of cameras, or even rentals. A good rental thing for cameras is ShareGrid. You can literally rent a camera, a nice Sony A7 for $50 for the weekend, and that's great quality DSLR camera. If you guys wanted to do that, lights. I'll put that in actually the notes right here. ShareGrid. If you guys don't have cameras or can't afford one right now, this is literally the best thing to use. This is what I use, especially for microphones, because I don't want to spend almost $1,000 on a microphone, and so I use that when I'm making my films with my buddies for the weekend or something. I'll get something on there.
Lauren B mentioned that they show the use of reds and dollies. Well,
Yeah.
reds and the dollies are used in our film department by the professors that teach the actual production classes, and they the students that take the production classes can have access to the reds and the rather fancy cameras, you know, and dollies and so on. But unfortunately, the film club doesn't have access to that equipment. You know, that's reserved specifically for the film students.
And especially right now during COVID, I don't know how it's gonna work with online. I'm still waiting for my classes to start. So yeah, because I don't know how it's gonna be, guys. I don't know what film classes anyone's taking, but I don't know how that's gonna work right now. We still haven't. Kind of everyone's playing it by ear with that.
There was one question here. Maybe we can stream movies on Discord.
Yeah, I heard about that. We might. Naomi, you want to chime in on that one? Do you know?
Oh yeah, we can definitely stream movies on Discord for viewers to watch, and oh yeah, I actually forgot to introduce myself. Sorry, everybody.
You can see your face right now. You can fix that. There you go.
Okay, I'm back. All right, so just to introduce myself really quickly, so I'm not taking everyone's time. My name is Naomi. I'm the vice president for this fall, and this is currently going on my 4th year at SMC, and I'm majoring in journalism with a minor in film, and I've been in the film club for about a semester, which was this past spring, and as of now, I really want to help as many of you as possible to answer as many questions. And I am not the most talkative person right now, as you could already tell, but I'll do my best to answer any questions, and we'll keep the ball rolling.
Awesome. Sweet.
We got a post here that said the Discord link is invalid. Can we make another one? I'm not sure how that's done.
Sammy, do you have a link for the Discord?
Yeah.
Lauren B.
Yeah, I can get the Discord link.
Oh, that's Lauren provided a link there. I see. Yes, SMP Filmmaking Discord. Right. There's a link that she generously provided for it.
Oh, all right, cool.
I have never personally used Discord, so I'm not familiar with it.
There we go. Does anyone else have any other questions?
Oh yeah, feel free to ask us any questions, not just about the club, but about anything that you're curious about in terms of classes that we're offering here at the college in film studies, film production, or anything that you're curious about
I
as far as working in the film industry is concerned.
Do we tackle discrimination in the industry? I don't know if that's something we're going to be going over. I don't know if I'm not trying to go off on the wrong foot, but the thing about Film Club, I don't think we should get really too political. If anyone wants to be able to talk about it with each other, you're more than welcome to. But that's what I think about Film Club is literally just letting everything go, talking about film, enjoying our time. Because there could be, I'm not saying this is going to be a heated discussion, but other people could be like having different opinions about stuff, and we really don't want to have that, and especially in Film Club. Kind of want to get away from all this stuff that's going on. But if you want to have like a personal question with me or even Naomi or a professor, we'd be more than happy to help. It's just like not something we can, I don't think we should really go over in the Film Club. All art is political. Yeah, that's, but yeah, that's what I'm just.
Yeah.
Film scoring. I don't know about film scoring right now. I have some people who are actually. I'm waiting on one of my buddies who does film scoring, and he might do a Q&A for us. So if you have any questions on that, he'd be more than happy to answer. Another thing I was going to present was this. So like the thing we're going to do at the end of the year is everyone's going to have their own short film, or we can do a team of people. It doesn't matter. And we're going to kind of make it like the Academy Award. So obviously I don't think we'll all be able to physically meet, but we'll do a Zoom meeting. And if people want to dress up, more than welcome to. We can make it like as authentic as possible, especially online. And we'll all view each other's videos and vote at the end. Whoever wins will get a trophy, kind of make it authentic and stuff. And you'll be sent a trophy that day. Won't arrive that day, but it'll be sent that day. My favorite projects, you guys are going to probably laugh. I love terrible movies. I love comedies. So like Anchorman is one of my favorites. It's literally one of my favorites. I can watch that movie all day. Another one, Anchorman, I'd say is my favorite. I like the funny ones. If I'm going to go like real deal cinematic movie, kind of Once Upon a Time is one of my favorites as well. I kind of like the basic movies because I don't know, I love them. They're one of my favorites. Even Reservoir Dogs, mostly Quentin Tarantino's films. Also, yeah, just right around that area for sure. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. Alex, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. Are you talking about the one with Robin Williams?
The Film Club is just a great place to come. If you don't even have to come to Film Club, if you think, well, I don't necessarily think I want to make a film, or I don't have the resources to make a film, but I'd love to just come once a week and meet virtually with others who love film like I do, who want to talk about it and who want to exchange views about different films, and and just have fun talking about film and sharing thoughts about movies. That's a reason to come to Film Club. Don't feel that unless that you're not welcome in Film Club if you don't have the resources, the desire to make a film. That's not true at all. You're welcome to come just to have fun talking about films and visiting with others that love film like you do.
Yeah. Juliana, I saw you at this club offer any opportunities for people who love acting. Nice. Can you be a little more descriptive about that? Is that okay?
I think she means that if we're offering opportunities for acting, such as, say, if we were to do a casting call for a certain project, and we just provide information on what this character or that character is about,
sure there will be plenty
if
of
they're interested in auditioning.
All of us will be making films throughout the year. And I mean, I know some people don't feel comfortable hanging out with other people, but I personally, just me personally, I feel totally comfortable hanging out with people as long as you're not a dummy and are sick. As long as you're clean and want to hang out, I'm more than welcome to start filming to get that ball rolling. But yes, we do. There will be plenty of opportunities for sure for people to start acting. No, Naomi just wrote a script. I'm writing a script right now. That's just us right now that have stuff. But throughout the year, we'll for sure, by like at least like every 2 weeks, we'll for sure start making films, and there'll be plenty of opportunities. Darren,
Any Darren Aronofsky fans in the chat? Well,
no, I read that wrong.
Yeah, I think he's a wonderful filmmaker. Yeah. We talk a lot about different directors and filmmakers in this club, and who we like and whose films we admire, you know, and very often we'll show films that have been made by past club members or short clips from different classic movies that we love. You know, that's very much a part of film club, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah, absolutely.
We got some more.
How many people join each year? The club, we were asked.
Like 20 something. If I'm not mistaken, I think like around the like low, like mid 20s for sure. Last year, I felt like it was wasn't. It was all right last year. I feel like it was just about average people who were like really attending online was about like 15 people, but that's just an average of people. But throughout the year, I saw multiple different faces that have come in and out. So I just say around like 25 at least. We all agree with.
Are there Agnes Varda fans, and can we all agree that Parasite rightfully won the Oscar?
Oh yeah, of course. I'm not a huge fan of foreign films. I'm not the best at reading, so I'm like, now I'm like, it always distracts me watching foreign films. I don't know, I'm like reading and trying to figure out what's going on. But Parasite, hands down, my favorite for sure. So yeah, Alex R.
Well, and a lot of the members.
And I saw the movie. A
lot of the members of the film club are taking our film classes, and there's a lot of crossover between our film study classes and those that are also members of the club. And I think that's a wonderful thing because, you know, very often what we teach in our film production classes and in our film studies classes, like history of film and so on, then spills over into the club, and we continue those discussions, you know. So that's what makes, I think, this club very unique. Yeah, Naomi.
Well, just to answer the question about Parasite, that yes, I do agree that it won the Oscar rightfully, and also because I just watched the film like 3-4 weeks ago, and I can definitely say it was really cool.
Real quick, is there any TV fans? I know we've just been talking about movies this whole time. Is there any people who are into television that you want to be in the television field at all? Oh, actually, yeah, that's my dog. I got his name's Larry, by the way. This is him. I didn't know you guys saw him. My bad. He's a cuddle bug. I got another one who's in the crate. He's a puppy. American Horror Stories. It's good. I didn't watch last year's Devs. Dude, Devs was good. Devs was really good. I love that. Better Call Saul. I need to get into that. But did anyone watch Hollywood on Netflix? That was a really good one. Sopranos. I just bought a Sopranos poster. There we go. And I have a Sopranos hat. Sopranos is the best show of all time. There you go, Charlie. Great show. Springer Spanner, nice. Anyone fan of Entourage or Swingers? Those are my young Hollywood buck little shows and movies. Sweet. Adventure Time? Nice. Anyone else have any questions?
Questions about the club or about the program? We have a wonderful film studies and film production program at the college. And if you have any questions about that, you know, feel free to ask.
Let's see. Me love a girl. Entourage, my boy Charlie. Moonlight over La La Land all day. But yeah, does anyone else have any questions about our film club or anything about school? I know you guys won't be physically going to school, but if there's any questions, please just shoot them. More than happy to help. Or does anyone have any? How is this going to work online? Okay, so this right here. So it won't be this. I would say not Skype, but it's not going to be like this little virtual meeting. It's going to be on Zoom. So you have a Zoom link. We'll send it to everyone's email in the beginning. It's probably like this coming week. And after you guys sign up, we'll see everyone's emails on there. Send you guys a link. And on Fridays, we'll be able to have our meetings for a few hours and just talk. So it's just going to be all online. Then once we talk about making films with each other, we'll be able to physically meet unless you don't feel comfortable. Again, if you don't feel comfortable, you can just make one by yourself. If you don't know how to edit or anything, you guys can – I'll post my number when we all meet together, and you guys can send me your videos. I can edit them, or anyone else knows how to edit and loves to edit, send it to them as well. So that's what it's all about, just connecting with each other, making a team. That's what we want to do, is make our films.
Right.
Great question, Valencia.
Well, and also this is your club. You know, the club is here for you, for the membership, to express your thoughts as to what you would like to have us do in club. You know, we're very, very much responsive to what our members would like to see the club be, you know, the kind of club we're going to have.
Of course.
So that's what makes it, that's what really makes it so successful.
I see a question. It says, what if I have class during this weekly meetup? That's totally fine. If you just want to let us know ahead of time that you're going to be missing it, or even after, the day after you miss it, just send us an email, and we'll just let you know what our plans are that week. If we're going to be shooting or even just watching a movie or something, we'll be more than happy to let you know. It's going to be fine if you're not able to make it, because I wasn't able to make it before to my film club meetings before, so I wasn't able to stay in film club, which sucked. But since it's online, it's kind of easier to miss it, so we can just send you emails of anything that's going on. If anyone, yeah, okay. How can I be a part of?
How can I be a part of film club? Is there a sign-up notification?
There is. There's. Regina, if you want to scroll down a little bit on the discussions, if you can see that, we have a link. It's like Linktree. Again, if Naomi, if you want to send it over again, you can. You just have it on hand. But yeah, you just sign up. There's a link. You'll sign up. It shows our Instagram, all of our social media stuff, and it has a sign up link right there. Yeah, let's see. Soledad. Anyone?
But I think one thing that club members really enjoy about the club is it can be a refuge from their classes and from their other distractions and things that happen in life. You know, the club is just a wonderful place to hang out and make friends and relax and talk movies and just have fun with others that are like-minded, who love movies like you do. And that's what it's supposed to be. Remember, it's not a class, it's a club. It's a fun club, and that's what we always try to, that's the tone that we try to keep it at all the time.
Thank you, Naomi. And yeah, yes, sir.
Of course.
Naomi, Regina, Naomi just sent you the link right there. Just click on that, and you'll see a bunch of other items on the website, and you'll just see the where you sign up at. And Adriana, yes, there will be a meeting next Friday. So I hope to virtually see you on there and everyone else as well.
And it'll be next Friday, September, what is that date? September the 4th.
September 4th.
At 10 o'clock in the morning, right?
It's early. It'll be fun. I cannot wait. be super fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
It'll be every Friday from 10 to 12, right? 10
yeah,
a.m. to 12 noon.
yeah.
Yeah. And if you can't come for the whole 2 hours, if you even come for a half hour of it or an hour of it, or come and stay for a little period, and if you have to go to a class or whatever, there's no reason why you have to feel that you have to be there for the whole time.
Yeah, don't worry about it at all. Like seriously, if you guys want to know what happened that week, like a gentleman asked earlier, I think we'll let you know anything that we did, so you can just keep up with it. But yeah, just don't stress. But we want everyone to come though, enjoy your time. If you guys do have the time to make it into the film club, for sure.
Can you think, Keaton, of any other activities that we're going to be?
Yeah, I could. So what our plan is, like every few weeks, we're talking about doing films, like even contests. So you get some prizes at the end. So we'll have a vote. So if you guys want to do teams, if not, just do it by yourself. Probably every 2 weeks, we'll do a contest about a certain genre or objective for a film that we'll do. Whoever wins gets the prize. We'll do that again, like we talked about, is the Q&A, and I talked about us doing like the Oscars at the end of the year. But that's really it right now. We are still deciding, and we also, once we start our film club, we want to ask you guys what you feel like would be fun for everyone else to do. We want to make sure you guys are having fun. It's not what about us, because we've done this already. It's your guys' first time, so we need everyone to enjoy. So we'll be asking everyone.
This is a very democratic club. It's not a club in which the officers, like Keaton and Naomi and the others, are going to dictate to you what is going to be done. You are the ones, the members, are going to express your preferences, and we're going to be, all of us, responsive to what you would like the club to be, right? Yeah, I think that's the key to it.
I feel like it would be it wouldn't be, it would be, Democratic? Right. No. Is there Republican, less government? We'd be like, we won't be government. We won't be there. You guys do. You guys are having your fun.
No, we got a question from Ashley. Any film festival connections?
No. I'm actually trying to send in I got a film I want to send into a festival, but not that I know. Professor, do you know?
Well, any short film that you make in the club that you think is film festival material that could be shown in a short film festival, you come to us, come to me, and we have professors that teach in our film production program that have a lot of connections with film festival organizations. And if you show us that film, well, of course, we'll see the film screened, at the end of the semester. We will make sure that film of yours gets submitted into a festival.
Of course.
We'll take that upon ourselves to help you do that.
Thank you to the two people that like my tattoos. I appreciate it. Got them done here in LA and in Orange County. Field trips to festivals? No, not right now, Michael, because of COVID. So nothing's going to be able to, we won't be able to have how would I say, we wouldn't be able to do it because school won't let us. It's too risky for the school for us to take anyone. But again, like I've said earlier, I don't know if you're on here, Michael. Mm-hmm. Anyone feels comfortable going to do something, we can have that group of people go and do something. I don't think any film festivals are going to be open right now because of COVID. But if there is, and people feel comfortable, we can for sure do that.
Well, I would think that some film festivals will be done virtually.
Yeah, that's how one of them in my film did not make it into it, but yeah, they were doing theirs was virtual as well.
And we'll find out what festivals are virtual, and maybe we might try to attend one that as a club.
Of course, that'd be awesome.
We'll certainly look into it.
We're going to borrow film equipment. Yes, Charles H. If you do join, you guys won't be borrowing film equipment. We don't provide that. Just bring your own and use your own. But if you don't have film equipment, I said earlier, there's a thing called Share Grid. Put it in right now. You can just rent. You can rent all this equipment for super cheap. Right here. Boom. Just go on that if you need to rent equipment. If not, I have some equipment. I have lights, camera, lenses. I have a few other things as well. I have a gimbal and tripod stabilizer. So if anyone needs to work with me, if they don't have that much stuff, I'd be more than happy to work with you guys. But if not, if you guys want to do it on your own, just go ahead and rent something for the weekend. There's still people are still renting out their stuff for the weekend, and it's awesome. You guys can get some nice cameras, like $50 a weekend just to use it. So if you guys need to do that, go ahead. And there also is some websites you can rent to own for cameras if you guys need to do that, because that's what I did with my gimbal.
Michael G asked, I meant like, have you done field trips like that?
Oh, my bad. Yeah, well, I don't know about film festivals, Professor. Do you want to chime in on that? Do you know of any film festivals?
No, we never really took field trips to big film festivals like the Palm Springs Festival and the Santa Barbara Festival, because they're held at times other than during the semesters. But we have done field trips to various American Cinematheque events, the ones that are held at the Aero Theater and at the Egyptian Theater down in Hollywood, and that's, of course, an ongoing film festival. But everything is possible, and especially in this virtual world, there's no reason why we couldn't attend all kinds of film events which are being done virtually, and have club members participate in various of these events and attend different wonderful events being held all over the city. And we're going to eventually, I think, Keaton, produce a list of all of those, and make that available to our members.
Yeah. Is it till 4:45, correct? Yeah,
I believe we're getting close to the end. Yeah.
I'll be a little more lenient. We got a few more minutes, guys. So if anyone else has questions, please shoot them. We would love to answer them as quick as possible. Again, but yeah,
well, I hope that all of you that attended today and that were in the group will come to our first meeting next Friday. At least come to the first one and check it out and see how you respond to it, because I think you'll get hooked.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of like it becomes addictive after a while.
Yeah, if you love film, seriously, if you guys love film and love making films and trying to make it into the film industry, this is going to be a perfect step. You guys are just making teams, making connections. So this is a really good step to start off with. So if you guys come next week, that'd be great. You guys won't regret it. I promise you. You guys will regret not coming, but you guys won't regret coming. You guys won't regret when you guys are there. Sorry, trying to make that cooler, but it didn't come out that cool.
And we would like very much to get some new members this semester. We have a certain kernel of a group that were with us last semester, but we want to see many, many more new members join our club.
Of course.
So we really hope you'll all come next week.
Anyone else? I see we got 25 people viewing right now. Anyone else have more questions? Because we're going to end this booth. Oh, we got one.
How do we get the Zoom link for the meeting, Victoria?
Okay, so, Victoria, we will send that later this week. We'll send it in the Discord app, or we'll send it to your email, because we'll have everyone's emails once you sign up to our film club. So you will be receiving that later this week.
And we'll make sure that link goes out every week, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think the link stays the same, if I'm not mistaken. So if you already have it, just throw it in your notes and just keep it on there. Favorite filmmakers, Lauren B. Favorite filmmakers.
Oh, I think for me, modern filmmakers, my favorites are the Coen brothers and Paul Thomas Anderson. I love his like Boogie Nights is one of my favorite films, but and of course Quentin Tarantino.
Tarantino. Like, I know it sounds super basic, but he has that classic cinema look, like that what attracts you as me as a kid when I was a kid. That gory, over-exaggerated stuff that he creates just attracts me. That's so Hollywood. So that's the main reason why he's my favorite filmmaker for sure.
I think you and most other students.
Yeah, exactly. Like everyone else in this world.
And
Let's see, 2 more comments.
Everyone's talking about Dennis V. You're right, Alex. You're right. We're talking about our favorites. Our favorites. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Is it? Just wondering. Is it
No,
weird if I
not at
don't have
all.
a favorite?
Who's your favorite, Naomi?
Michael G.
Because like I
Who's your favorite, Naomi?
That's the thing. Okay, well, I watch many different movies, so I don't exactly keep up with which filmmaker has made a certain movie, but at least from what I can recall, I like Bill Condon. He directed Dreamgirls. He also directed the Breaking Dawn films from Twilight, and I just really like how he like really puts things to life, like say for like with Dreamgirls. If I don't know if anybody in here has watched it, but he just makes like the world really magical, and that's what I really like about it, especially with Dreamgirls. I'm not sure if anybody in here like is into musicals, but if you like watch like the performances and like how the music just takes up the whole atmosphere, that's why
Another one I
really
forgot
like
to
him for
mention.
that.
I don't know what I was thinking. Martin Scorsese is one of my favorites as well. I like him, and also Woody Allen. Woody Allen's low-key the man. I got to put him in there for sure.
You know, Lauren mentioned that her all-time favorite is, of course, the legendary Kubrick, and I just want to mention that I teach a class, usually once about every year and a half or so, in which the whole class is devoted to the films of Stanley Kubrick, studying just his films. And it's a course called Film 9, The Great Filmmakers, and we devote a whole semester to Kubrick. And I'm not sure when I'll be doing that again, but
let me know.
We have those kind of classes.
I got to jump in on that. And another one, he's not my favorite director, but I always got to shout him out, is George Lucas. He's from my hometown, went to the same high school as him, Modesto, California. Terrible place to live, but it's, you know what? It's awesome. Frank Capra. Oh, Madison. Good stuff. Frank Capra for sure. All right. Anything else besides...
Well, Frank Capra is a director that we, of course, cover in our History of American Film class. We talk a lot about Frank Capra. So we show some of his films, too.
Clint Eastwood, Jersey Boys. So real quick, everyone. So I know we're kind of getting distracted, not distracted, but off track with our favorite stuff. There's anything else about the film club in general? You guys want to ask us questions? We can answer them right now. If not, we can talk about all this stuff next week. While everyone gets to know each other, talk about our favorite films and stuff. So
I think the purpose of the first meeting, and correct me if I'm wrong, is just to really get acquainted with everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
And for you to kind of bond with all the others in the club and just kind of get a sense of who's going to be in the club.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that's important in the beginning, and we're going to make sure of that.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. I can't wait to see everyone's faces because this is a little weird talking to you guys like through like messages like this. But once I hear some verbal tones from everyone, it'll be fun. Cannot wait. To be a blast. So anyone else?
Yeah.
Going once, and we've got 27 viewers. At least one of you guys have to have a question. No one. Professor, this guy, one more. Is it mandatory to attend the competition? Not at all. This whole thing is not mandatory at all. Dude, if you want to hang out, not say a word the whole time, you can do that. This is the film club. Do whatever you want. You can hang out, just chill, watch everything go by. You don't have to do a thing. But if you want to, it'd be great. You won't regret it, though. It'll be very fun. Sadly, I have a class in this club. So, okay, so Madison, I see that you said you have a class during the club. That is totally fine. You will be able to sign up for spring later after the semester. But if you want to be able to do our activities, we can send you emails of what we've done on during our club meetings, and so you can film throughout that week, or maybe connect with other people, because we can put you on our Discord, which is our social media app, and you can talk to everyone through that app. So again, I know you have class, but you can still be able to work with us if you're more than welcome to. This is more towards making film, Victoria, for sure. Discussing film, we can discuss it for sure, but the main goal in this is making films. That's what our goal is for sure.
And yet you can join the club even if you don't have a desire to make a film.
Exactly.
You can just hang out with people that are making films. You could work with them to help them make their films, but not necessarily have a film that you're directing yourself, you see.
Exactly. Literally, it's a club. Everyone's supposed to have fun. This isn't supposed to be some stress case. Like, oh my God, I got to turn in my video at the end of the week. Like, if you don't do it, who cares?
This isn't like a film production class that we teach at the college.
Yeah.
Where you have to have a particular kind of film made, and there's a due date. You have to submit it by that date. That's not what this is at all.
Clients.
Exactly. Let's see.
All right, so that's what's talking about that. So anything else, anyone? Because we were supposed to end this at just about 10 minutes ago, but we wanted to keep talking. Didn't want to leave anyone's questions unanswered. Is there anything else? Let's give them like about a minute to type if it takes a little bit of time.
Yeah.
This was fun. This went a lot better than I thought, for sure.
It did.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be.
This was wonderful. I'm glad.
Yeah.
And we're gonna keep all this good dialogue going in the succeeding weeks when we're meeting as a club.
Yes, sir.
Just like we've done today.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Just in a very relaxed and friendly way, so you can come to the club and feel like you have a family, and you feel very safe and relaxed, and just think of us as kind of like an extended family.
Yeah, of course.
And I think especially in these very stressful times that we're in, that this club is just a wonderful place to come to relax and have a good time and forget your troubles for a couple of hours,
Mm-hmm.
and get involved with film. Anything else?
Anything else? Anyone? 25 viewers. You guys got like 20 seconds to type. Schedule on the filming. Okay, that's fine.
I think we're good.
All right, everyone. I hope everyone enjoyed their time here meeting us. Sorry we weren't able to actually talk to you, but we were happy to answer everyone's questions earlier. Just a reminder that at 5 p.m. cut you off. Okay, thanks, Matt W. So seriously, guys. Yeah, pleasure meeting everyone.
Okay, bye, everyone.
Thank you.
See you next week, I hope.
Later, guys.
Of course.
Boom.
Bye.